able to win that so easily.
When you have #1 beside your name,
Okay.
you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kentucky's offense is on the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to...
He's going to take a shot right away. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Apparently, line #1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they're doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards and pop. They're gashing this defense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get into passing situations, but do not let them...
And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right now. Big third down. Everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And greeting them is a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. And he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs, really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's in goal. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left.
Wide open.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Made a defender miss. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They just keep firing. Finds his big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Kentucky! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Of course I'm good.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. That's caught.
What the fuck?
At the 45 on its way. Racing to the right. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. Quarterback keeper. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The pass play they hoped would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love to have back. And look for a second like
Trying to rumble in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the lone running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when the offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first.
Turning it on! Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's in goal. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure he was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
After losing yardage, it's second and 12. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. And the Wildcats started this drive back up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to end. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Nice.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Makes the grab. It's Fields.
That's not nice.
But not before. He picked up the first down. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Rushes on him. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Rides the back on the option to give. Makes a pass to Marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Quarterback on the keep move. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. Touchdown, Mississippi State!
Okay.
Fit it in the window for the score.
Mississippi State, not bad team.
Touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop, go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh, we might be over right.
Good job bobbing and weaving and
I hope that's
on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right, you don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job fighting that rush on the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Got it in the middle, it's Meyer. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Back to pass, it's in goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. A strike downfield. He's finally stop, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw. Finds his big tight end. That
I thought they would be calling a timeout.
Defense is running out of answers. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Haynes taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw time running short in the half. He's got him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And you can see
They
the
go
offense
to a
just
field goal.
itself. They've got it down to the 21. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. The Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more
Damn.
I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football by this group.
It's picked off.
That was a pass.
It's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It's caught. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's in goal. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Striving for the goal line, loose football.
Job by this defense, not getting down, not getting some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up.
Oh, that's some.
Force the fumble and get the touchback.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
That was a
On the run, he'll
fumble.
slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
These
Mississippi
refs.
State right back to the line.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space.
That was a touchdown, too.
The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. That fumble in plus territory just breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick handoff. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's in goal. Finds the tight end. Hard-hitting tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Grab near the marker. It's Myers. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
It's 1st down from the 11. They'll go back to the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown,
The refs are
Kentucky.
trying to cheat.
They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammer
That's
like here
okay.
in 10.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Snagged out of the air.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Wants to fire on second down. Jukes his way for more. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's good defense.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. The give out of the gun. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll try to do it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on second and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Now the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the pummeling has started. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone finally in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Boston College managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Chestnut Hill for some time, no matter the final score. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds like
That was good balance.
Kevin, thanks for the update. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down and throw. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man on the right. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll do it himself. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's in goal. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. The inside handoff. Fights off the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up 3 without scoring. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. That score might be the one to put them over the top, and the fake, and he wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
It's complete to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a question with this. This offense has it with really good field position. On the ground, it's Meadows. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's in goal. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. On the option, he'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they were on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that one.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. The play action fake. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around like these are positive signs from a group.
Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a...
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little hope out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this one had all